Hey guys, it's Mark Spector Comics, and I'm back with a CBCS unboxing. So I did a video a couple months ago, and it was on. If you get a chance to look it back, it's the comic book haul number 4. So it was a big unboxing. If you go, fast forward towards the end, you can see the books I went to go submit. But CBCS had a promotion back in early June where if you had books you wanted to submit to them to get verified for its authenticity, its signature and whatnot, you could send it to them and they would give you a $10 discount per book towards getting it slabbed. And the noise in the background, I got the Pats game on, so big football fan. But so the other thing that they had was that their turnaround time is actually significantly improved. So right now, they've been pretty much guaranteeing a 6-week turnaround time. Otherwise, you get some sort of refund back or something like that. But I submitted those books out for grading, and I got them back within I think 4 weeks, which is props to them. So yeah, so got my package back. Well, got this big CBCS unboxing. I wanted it to pretty much unbox it tonight. I had a little bit of free time, especially when the little man's down sleeping. So I wanted to just open this up and see what the grades were for the books. I'm gonna wait just a little bit, see if anybody jumps in on the chats. If not, I'll just go ahead and start unboxing. I know there's probably other stuff going on live. It is a Sunday night, and I know there's an auction going on right now as well. So if we do get some people in here, that'd be great. If not, that's fine. Either way, you can always catch it on the rewind. But yeah. So we'll just get this started then. So like I said, I got this big box. It came back from CBCS. I want to say it was like mid-July. It's just been sitting here. I haven't had really the time to unbox it, and I wanted to do it live just to make it easier for recording purposes. So yeah, let's get this going. All right. So hopefully everything is packed nice in here. I haven't done a CBCS like large shipment like this before, so hopefully I don't get any scratched books and whatnot. That's always the big thing I fear when submitting books out there. Especially when you send them off through the mail, it has to go to the site. They handle it, and then you go from there, and then vice versa, bring it back. So you never know. So I'm hoping that everything's intact. We don't get any issues. So I have seen some recent unboxings where there's been some cracks in the cases and whatnot, and that always gets me worried. So let's get this going. So it looks like there's a couple of people in here. Bear with me. There's a lot of bubble wrap in here. All right. So looks like we got 8 books. I think I have 1 book just pending left, and that's because I sent it out for cleaning and pressing because it was an older book. So that was the 1 book I knew if I didn't get it sent out, I was not going to get as high a grade as I thought I would be. So I haven't went on CBCS's website and seen what the grades are, so I don't know what they are. So I'm hoping most of these are fairly high grade, 9.6 to 9.8 range, but you never know. Like I said, I did the books I was sending out for grading back in late June, and they all looked in fairly good condition. So, but yeah, let's start with the first book. First book, there we go, is Batman Who Laughs, #1. This is signed by Scott Snyder. Just trying to avoid this whole glare thing, And let's see what we got. 9.8. All right. So this was the Midtown Comics exclusive. The cover was done by Bill Sienkiewicz. So this is pretty sweet. For some reason, I just love these red covers. I don't know about you guys. I love red covers. All right, we're off to a good start. This one 9.8. Next book. This is Guardians of the Galaxy #1. This is signed by, this is the variant cover. This is signed by Mr. Donny Cates. And this is the current run of Guardians of the Galaxy. So let's see what we got. 9.8. There we go. We're 2 for 2. And if you're noticing, you're seeing all these red labels. That's what CBCS gives for their verified signature service. So most of these books, I personally got signed, so I know they're authentic, so it's just what they label it. I kind of like the red label. It's pretty cool. And but yeah, this is nice. This was one of the books I didn't personally get signed. I bought this from Midtown. But it's a cool cover. Yeah. So yeah, all right. We're 2 for 2 so far. So the beer for tonight, Hacker Shore. So this is an Oktoberfest. This is from Germany. I love Oktoberfest and pumpkin ales. Here in New England, we love our Oktoberfest, and we love it we're pretty serious about them. So we love our craft beers. But yeah, it's actually a pretty good beer. Anyways, back to the books because that's what you guys are here for. Next up, another Batman Who Laughs, #1, signed by Scott Snyder. So let's see what this grade is. Hey, 3 for 3, 9.8. All right. So this is, if you've been reading the series just finished. They just started the Batman Superman Volume 2 series, but this is the first appearance of the Grim Knight. And of course, like I said, signed by Scott Snyder. So that's pretty cool. All right, we're 3 for 3 so far. All right. So let's see. Next book, one of my personal favorites. I had this personally signed by, I don't know if you can see the signature. You can faintly see the signature here. This is done by Paul Mounts. I believe he's either the colorist or the inkist for the book. And I got this signed last year at the Terrific Con at Mohegan Sun. Really cool guy. He's been doing a lot of the newer stuff. I know he's doing the inks or the colors for the Lois Lane current series as well. He's still doing the current series for Immortal Hulk. It is harder to see because it's signed by Paul Mounts in bronze. It's kind of like almost camouflaged in there. But it's been one of my favorite series. This is Immortal Hulk #1. Let's see what we got. Hey, 9.8. Awesome. So we are 4 for 4 on 9.8 so far. Oh, let's see what we got here. What's going on, Hialeah? So I'm just doing, like I said, a quick CBCS unboxing that I sent out back in June when they were doing their promotion. And they got them back pretty quickly in 4 weeks. So I was pretty impressed. And no, actually, I didn't get any of these pressed, believe it or not. None of these were pressed or cleaned. And so far, I've been pretty good with 9.8s. So the only book I sent out for cleaning and pressing was my X Factor #5, the cameo of Apocalypse. I got that signed by Bob Layton as well. So that's the only book that hasn't come back yet because of the whole, they have to send it out and get it cleaned and pressed, So the rest of these are all just direct submission, verification, and whatever the grades come back at. So far, so good. The next 3 books I'm a little worried about, to be honest, because they're older books, early 90s, and they're one of my favorite series from back in the day. These are Valiant books, and this is get rid of that glare. Rye #0. So another book I got personally signed by Bob Layton. As you know, it's the first full appearance of Bloodshot, which is the movie's coming out next year, 2020, with Vin Diesel starring as Bloodshot. So I'm pretty excited. I met Bob Layton, a really cool guy. We got to talk a little bit about the movie, and they were, filming down in South Africa and whatnot. So it was pretty cool. He couldn't show me any clips or videos of it because it's pretty secretive at the time. But we got to talk a little bit, so it was nice. So, like I said, this was one of the books I was a little worried about because it didn't get cleaned up pressed. And let's see what we got. Hey, 9.8. All right. That's awesome. Really cool. So, like I said, first full Bloodshot. And I actually, if you watch the video, I had 2 of these. So I don't know if I don't know if I'll strike gold twice with 2 9.8s, but let's see. 9.6. All right, that's fine. I'm happy with that. Trying to see why this got a 9.6. Oh, I wonder if it's this. There's a tiny little, I don't know, kind of hard to see. Maybe a small little thing there on the corner. Let me compare it to the other book. Although no, that book has the same thing, so I don't know. I might have to go on their website, unless there's a tiny little crease there. I'm not sure. I'm not sure, but I have to go on their site and see what the graders notes, because if that's the case, that would benefit from a press, and I could probably get that 9.8, which is fine. I took a risk, when you're submitting all these books, and you just don't know what you want to get, you know, because it is pretty costly to submit all these books, as you know. So yeah, I agree, Harley. Yeah, I can't stand 9.4s either. I had sent one out back when it was Ultimate Fallout #4. I had that signed by Clayton Crane, cleaned and pressed. It was polybagged initially, and it came back a 9.4. So I was like, what the hell? But it's all good. And the last book, this is Rye #1. So this is from the first series, Rye #1. I got this signed by Joe St. Pierre, another nice guy, really cool, down to earth guy. We talked for a little bit, and this is the first appearance of Makiko Manashi. Not familiar with the character, but these first, I think, 4 or 5 issues from Rye are quite scarce. So I decided to get this signed and sent out for grading. So this was the other book I was kind of worried about that wasn't going to be a 9.8. Well, let's take a look. There we go, 9.6. That's fine. I'm happy with that. Not too bad at all. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And he, oh, actually found out it's a Bob Layton cover as well. So I could have got it signed by him as well that day if I knew that. But no worries. So that's that. Yeah, it doesn't look like that could improve with a pressing. So I'm happy with that grade. But yeah, so that's my those are my books. I'll do a quick recap just to show them all again. And like I said, once the last book comes in, which is the X Factor #5, the cameo of Apocalypse that I got signed by Bob Layton, I'll do a quick little recording on that with another unboxing. Yeah, thanks, Hylia. So quick recap. Rye #1, 9.6, signed by Joe St. Pierre. This is Rye #0. First Full Bloodshot, signed by Bob Layton. A 9.8 copy signed by Bob Layton. And let me know, Hylia, whenever I'd like to get in on one of your videos. We can, get live and talk for a little bit. Obviously time bearing, of course, because that's usually the biggest issue with me. But I like watching your videos, and I know you guys have some great content as well. So just let me know. We can contact as well. So 9.8 Mortal Hulk #1, signed by Paul Mounts. Here's Batman Who Laughs #1, First Grim Knight, signed by Scott Snyder, 9.8. Guardians of the Galaxy #1 from the current run, signed by Donnie Cates. And of course, the last book, which was the first book, Batman Who Laughs, Midtown exclusive by Bill Sienkiewicz, signed by Scott Snyder, 9.8. So yeah, so that's my haul. I got something coming up real soon. I'm going to be doing another hot book alert. Actually, there was some recent information that just came out on potentially a Phase 5 movie. So, and it may have something pertaining to one of the books I just unboxed. So stay tuned for that one. But yeah, if there's anything else in here, I'll just end it now until, yeah. So I'll call it now. So until next time, this is Mark Spector Comics. He's doing a quick unboxing. All right. Thanks, guys. Out.